So here's our 2012 GMC Terrain front wheel drive 4-cylinder 2.4 liter. This is a salvage title. It actually had damage right here. This headlight was replaced. The other headlight's still the original headlight to the vehicle. So the whole front bumper cover assembly was replaced. This fender was replaced. The hood wasn't even touched. This is still the original hood, original stickers. We didn't even have it repainted. All I could find on the hood is, if you look really close right here, there is just a slight little dent there. In other words, the hood wasn't even touched whatsoever. Like I say, the damage was just here in this corner. There was no suspension damage on it whatsoever. All the cooling was replaced. As you can see, it's all brand new in there. Hood shuts fine. The lines line up great. This is the original fender. Again, the only two parts that were painted was just the front bumper cover and the driver's side front fender. Otherwise, everything else is original. We do have the documentation for it. You can see the tread there on the front tires. Looks pretty much brand spanking new. You don't see any nicks or scratches here on this side of the vehicle. We do have leather interior. Now, the airbags did deploy. The dash airbag deployed, the driver wheel airbag deployed, and the curtain airbags deployed. As you can see back here in the back, there is a tear in the headliner right there. We didn't replace the headliner. Headliners are $1,000. So rather than buying a headliner and then, of course, having to raise the price of the vehicle $1,000 to pay for the headliner, we just left the headliner as was. Because most people can deal with a little tear in the headliner in the back like that. They can deal with that for just to save $1,000 on the vehicle. You don't see any nicks or scratches there on the rim. Here in the back, looks like there's just a little bit of a rub there in the rear bumper cover. Now looking in the back here, we do have the rear shade. Of course, this folds up. Rear cargo area, cargo net, spare tire. And this Terrain does have rear power liftgate. And as you can see, we do have a backup camera. And this is a flex fuel. Saw it here. We'll go here on this side. Usually there's a little badge on the back. I don't know if you can see it here or not. Oh, right there. It says flex fuel right there in the window. It's looking on the back side. So, can use E85. Does have a roof rack. No damage on the roof whatsoever. Again, leather interior, red stitching. Seats do, of course, they fold down. And this is a rear sliding seat, so this seat will slide all the way forward to the back of the front seats, creating either more cargo room, or if you have children, it brings your children a little closer to the front seat. Do see a little scratch right there, as you can see. Otherwise, this side here looks perfect. Again, this fender was replaced, as you can see there. This is the black metallic paint, so it's not just straight normal black. Look here, gonna wipe my hand there. There's some water spots on this. You can see the paint matches perfectly. This was not painted, this was. Again, this was not painted, this was. Quality of the paintwork was done by our local GM dealership, so it's perfect paint. Do have touchscreen radio. This is, the AC does blow nice and cold. I'll actually turn the air back on. Does have heated seats. I think we have 2 keys for this one. I'm pretty sure, in fact, that we do have 2 keys. You see it's got the power rear lift gate and then the remote start feature on this one as well. Doing a fresh start, I'm sorry. Usually what I do is I do a fresh start. This way you can see that I'm not clearing or hiding any idiot lights here. This one's telling me to put my seatbelt on, and that's just saying miles per hour. Currently there's 23,053 miles on it. Does have the Bluetooth here in the cruise. Of course, horn works just fine. Going back up here, there's your dome lights, rear power liftgate controls. That tear isn't on this side here at all. It's just on the driver's side rear. So for the driver, you can see just a little bit of a pull there in the headliner, and that's about all. Normally we'd have them replaced, but at the cost of $1,000, like I said, most people would rather have the tear than just pay $1,000 to fix the headliner. We do have an owner's manual in here. I'm not sure actually if the not seeing an original window sticker in there. I like to sometimes show those, but that is the owner's manual. We'll go ahead and put it in reverse, and you can see the backup camera does engage. This Terrain absolutely needs nothing. Everything works on it, runs and drives great. We did take it to the alignment shop, had it all aligned. Everything came out there perfect. It was actually didn't need any adjustment whatsoever on the alignment. Go ahead and turn the radio off here. Now, actually, ironically enough, I took this Terrain down to Iowa last night on a road trip. Ran and drove great all the way down and back, no problems whatsoever. Again, no idiot lights on in the dash. I'll go ahead and turn the cruise on. That's just saying the cruise is on. I'll go ahead and set the cruise. Now we got the green light, cruise set. And see, I'm not even touching the steering wheel. Let me get on a straight stretch of road here. And see, I'm not touching the steering wheel whatsoever. Steering wheel, not touching. We're going straight down the road. So there's no pulls on it whatsoever. Go ahead and hit the brakes here pretty good and hard. I'm not touching the steering wheel, and you can see when I hit the brakes, the steering wheel does not even turn. So it doesn't pull one way or the other when you hit the brakes. Again, everything works, needs nothing. Nice and clean, runs and drives great, no squeaks, no rattles, no bumps, no nothing. The only defect on the car was just a couple of little scratches on the outside of it that I pointed out to you, and which you can probably have on any vehicle with 23,000 miles. Otherwise, just the headliner is the only thing making this Terrain now look brand new, as if it should with 23,000 miles. I'm not touching the steering wheel at all. You can see we're going straight down the road. Still not touching. We're still going straight. Nope, now we're on a curve, so gotta touch the wheel there. But yeah, like I say, it runs and drives great. Highway speeds, it runs and drives great. There's no wobblies. Again, it runs and drives just like it should. You know, if it had a clean title, never been in an accident, with 23,000 miles, everything is just as it should. We do have the Eco Mode button here. You press that improves your fuel economy. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to email us. Thank you very much.